Welcome to the Underdogs podcast. Strap yourselves in for 1 hour of unrivaled audio entertainment. Featuring HopCat.
Across the course of my life, my favorite color has changed twice.
Little Z.
I was tossing up where to sit, and Jordan stinks, so I'm gonna move.
Sheesh.
Poppin'
Do I
One.
actually see? I just farted. I don't know if you actually smelt that though. He didn't say anything.
Director Cogger.
Director's Cogger
Hello,
is not
I'm the
here, but I will
director.
confirm I did not actually smell your fart, Jordan, so...
Oh, I didn't need to say
You
that. then.
made him fess up for no
Oh
reason.
my
Yeah.
god.
Absolute
I was
prank.
just doing a little funny bit of saying you stink, and it's an audio podcast too. And we're on Spotify now, guys!
Yo!
What up?
If you're already listening to this on Spotify, don't check the YouTube video. Just assume that, you don't want to watch Jordan fart.
Yeah, there's no like green gas cloud around him, so you're not missing out on anything. Don't worry about it.
So we're more likely to be in people's cars now.
I guess.
I'll confirm, not us, the podcast.
Yeah,
More
yeah,
likely to be in
yeah.
your cars. There's no chance you turn around
Look
and I'm
out
going to be
behind
in your boot. Imagine seeing Cogger in your rear view mirror.
It's like one of those horror movies where the person was in the backseat the whole time and the person doesn't look, except it's just Jordan Ridley being like, hey, you want to get sushi? I've never tried it. But yeah, that's pretty exciting. Spotify, also all the other audio platforms will probably be on Apple,
Bit of Apple.
and all the other ones that are popular. So that's pretty exciting. Before, if you wanted to listen, in your car, you probably had to have YouTube Premium, but now you don't. You can listen to it on anything.
Oh,
Not gonna lie, I still don't have YouTube Premium, so I'm just
Oh, dude, it's so elite. But
dude, and I'm just like absorbing all my data with like because can't you do like audio only kind of
yeah,
stuff
you
as
can
well?
lock your phone and have it going. That's why I'm saying that. And no ads. But anyway, it's good to be on those audio platforms for everyone. I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, good for anyone not watching right now because I just had to take my contact lens out like twice.
We're doing our very best to be like the audio is the superior platform, being like Jordan's farting, Zach's playing with his eyeballs. What else should we say? Should we say I look like a gremlin today? Like, actually, that's probably a good draw, guys. I look normal, boring, if anything.
Yeah, same as you usually do, like a gremlin.
Like a gremlin.
Yeah.
I mean, no, people have said I look like Gollum if I had like wet hair because I have longer hair.
Oh, I
Do you
can
have a
see
good
it.
Gollum impression? I usually
What did you
judge
say
people.
apart from my precious?
No, well,
Nothing.
Hobbit sees depression.
No, it's not very good, is it? It's not that good. Anyone could probably do one better
That's,
than
you know
that.
how we were talking about getting rid of asking people what they do for work? What about, hi, I'm Zack. What's your Gollum impression?
Yeah.
True. What's your best
That's a
impression?
new icebreaker.
Yeah.
What would you say your best impression is, Jordan?
Oh god, I
You
knew
got any
you were gonna
best
say
one?
that.
Put him on the
I
spot.
don't have
I reckon you
anything
could
I ever
do-
do. Okay, go
you
on.
could do Mike Tyson, kind of.
No, that's kind of making fun of people with speech impediments, though, to
Well,
some
but
degree.
because I
Jordan
do have a
has
slight lisp already.
A little bit of a lisp.
Hey, Jordan, you're disabled. You'd make a great disabled person.
The only like saying I know from Mike Tyson is when I can't say.
Oh, yep. I think my Winnie the Pooh goes pretty hard, and everything
Oh,
else
it
is
does.
average.
The Winnie the Pooh goes so hard.
My Mickey Mouse.
Winnie.
And there you have it. Gollum, Mike Tyson, and Winnie the Pooh.
And my Ricky Rat, aka, Mickey Mouse's superior cousin, is pretty good.
Our audio listeners don't even know it's still us on the couch. They think we've got the real deal.
The real Mike
Oh,
Tyson
dude, we
is
should,
here.
now that we have the audio only edition, we should just pull pranks on people. Hey guys, I'm sorry I'm late. It's Director Cogger here.
Jackson's here.
Yeah, I was using the bathroom like I did.
I pissed for the
now-
5th time this morning in the
Now
last
that he's
15
not
minutes.
here, we can shit talk him. Cogger goes to the toilet at least once every podcast. It might get cut out, it might get left in, but
And he
like,
doesn't go during anything else.
yeah, I think he just chooses that time.
Yeah,
It's
like
something-
real life video, your gaming video, fucking bladder of steel. Gets on the podcast like, oh guys, I gotta go. It's like, come on, man. Where
And
are
it
your
always
priorities?
seems to be right as I'm revving up one of my great poo stories.
Oh,
Yeah,
He
what's
always
with
has
that?
to
Why does he?
leave.
I don't know.
Maybe it reminds him of Pooh, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta go."
All right.
In fact, you guys both leave the room as well.
Can we get the weekly reminder to put in your Bluetooth headphones, guys, and not be listening on speaker now that
Oh,
we've started
yeah.
talking about toilets, the humor?
Shout outs to my mum again, who
Shout outs to Jordan.
was
Oh,
listening
everyone-
to the pod on the train with her headphones not plugged in
Nah,
accidentally.
people were scrambling as soon as they heard Mike Tyson impression. They were like, something bad's coming. Get the headphones in.
Oh, gosh.
Jordan, have you seen the Mario movie yet?
No.
What? You were meant to see it this week. That was
Was
your
I?
homework.
I forgot I had homework.
That was your Underdogs homework.
It was Jackson's homework more than anything, I think.
Yeah, I'd said I wasn't going to watch it.
What?
And I didn't.
What if you're in school and you say, I'm not going to do the homework?
And I didn't. In school,
I'm putting a stamp in your diary, Jordan.
I was pretty bad. Yeah, I
Your
was
mum
like,
will hear about this.
No, the teachers don't really. What are they going to do?
Well, the thing
They
is,
don't
they're not
care.
going to do anything, but they imply your parents are going to do something,
And they
which is
never
what
did.
happened to me.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, I was screwed if I got a homework stamp. Like, they had a system in place. If you get 3 homework stamps, then you're in more trouble with the school. But if I got like 1 homework stamp, and every week you had to get your diary signed.
Oh, we never had that.
And like all the people with parents, and I was like jealous of them at the time, parents that didn't
lot
give
of
a
people.
crap.
Yeah.
I mean, not everyone. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Just extend that sentence because you
Sorry,
do have
finish.
parents.
I do have parents. The parents who didn't care, I was jealous of them at the time because they'd be like, "Oh, my mum just signed my diary for the whole year in advance so that she didn't have to check it anymore." And I was like, "Oh, that's so cool!" And I'm like, "Wait a minute, she just does not give a fuck about you." Like, damn.
And now they're signing welfare checks.
Yeah,
I mean, my parents didn't care, but I turned out all right, didn't I?
arguable.
Okay, well.
Have you heard the questions you asked? You should have. Maybe you could have done with some
I could've
homework.
learned. I could have learned.
Let me show you one Pop It One question of the week, and then we'll reconsider.
Well,
I'm
I didn't
pushing
do
the
my
bound.
Sorry, go on.
Oh, the questions are pushing the boundaries always. I reckon, dude, I think this week, we'll do it a bit later, but I reckon I finally have a question that you guys won't even know. And it's
Whoa.
gonna really open your minds.
Whoa.
Stay tuned for the Pop It One question of the week later in the podcast. But for now, the Mario movie has been out for a while, so I feel like we can spoil it. I'm going to spoil it for you.
Say spoil it. Just what do you mean?
I'll
Don't tell
give
me
you-
Bowser was the bad guy the whole time.
Yeah, you got it.
I'll just give a
Why
brief.
don't spoil it? A lot of
brief
people want it. It's
overview
only
of
been
the
like a
plot.
week. No, don't do that.
Alrighty.
Yeah, missed to go to the premiere. Oh wait, you didn't. You just saw it like 6 times.
Yeah, I've seen it 5 times now.
Zach just like he's like, I'll give you a quick preview and it starts reciting it word for word.
I was having a bit of fun on my 5th time watching the Mario movie. I was trying to mouth the lines as the character said them.
Oh, wow.
And I would have gotten, I reckon, 40 to 50% of the lines.
Were you in a costume?
Yeah.
Was there anyone watching you just thinking you're
No,
the biggest weirdo in the world?
I wasn't speaking out loud. I mean, like, under my
sitting
breath.
next to Zack and Zack's whispering under his breath
Yeah.
like, "No, Mario, don't do it."
Mamma mia! Oh, this is my favorite part.
Zack's like, his legs are twitching around. He's like, "I love this part."
What?
I'm
Who are you
dressed
dressed
as-
up as?
I was dressed as Princess Peach.
Oh, that's
But it's
the
like
best
in
one.
all the scenes, I'm saying like, it's there's a whole big universe out there, Mario. I wasn't like reciting it out loud.
Yeah, that would be impressive. Imagine if you got up and stood in front of the screen and just had the projector shining on your chest at the front of the cinema, just saying it out loud, doing a live performance, turning into a play. It'd be
Yeah,
beautiful.
no, I don't want to.
No.
I don't want to imagine
No,
that.
I think you should do that next time on round 6.
No more. That video's done.
No more.
No more.
No more.
Never again.
Please, no more.
What were you
But-
talking about? No, I didn't see it, by the way.
Yeah, but I was
Yeah,
gonna say, highest grossing animated movie ever
I mean, not yet.
What does that mean?
in the time that it's come out.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
the-
yeah.
More than
yeah.
Avatar.
No,
Oh,
animated movie.
Avatar's live action with animation. Avatar's live
Avatar's
action. There's
CGI.
actors in it.
What's it? Okay, I don't know how.
Not like entirely animated. It's mostly filmed.
Oh, I get what you mean.
Yeah,
So
like
it's-
animation.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, in the time that it's come out, it's beaten everything else. The second place is Frozen 2.
Yeah, it's going crazy.
Damn.
It's like, beating like Disney movies and stuff, which is pretty nuts.
That's pretty cool. Shout outs to video games.
So people were theory crafting that they're going to do like a Nintendo cinematic universe now. With
Like Marvel, but
Yeah,
Mario.
like a Link movie and then a Metroid movie.
Oh
and
I
my
think
then
we
a
gosh.
Kirby
briefly
movie.
touched on this last week, and then we said that there'd be a Smash Bros. Movie like The Avengers
Yeah.
in like the
Yeah.
crossover one, which would be crazy.
Yeah, it might have repeated ourselves a little bit. But this week, I thought that we would go ahead and give you, so that you don't need to wait years and years for all these new films, we're just going to give you the plot of the upcoming Nintendo movies.
Yeah, sorry, spoilers, guys. My dad works at Nintendo.
we know all the details.
Yeah.
Wait. So wait, is the Mario movie plot? Is it different to just killing Bowser?
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like they're in Brooklyn, they go to the Mushroom
They're in
Kingdom,
Brooklyn.
and
Yeah, they start in the human world. That's probably the difference. Is Mario is a human,
Like Looney Tunes.
yeah.
and
Oh,
then they go
wow.
into the Mushroom Kingdom. You know, it's not like
Space
Mario
Jam.
is from there in the first place.
Do you reckon that's the same with everyone else? Is Link a... So I don't know that much about
Link
Zelda.
is a Hylian. He is from
So he's
Hylia.
from there.
Yeah.
So what happens in the Zelda movie? I reckon
It could be a similar thing. Like, have you played Ocarina? And he wakes up and he's like, he's with the little elf people, and then he's not an elf. He's a Hylian.
Yep.
No, I kind of like those ones how it's like,
Yeah.
you know, like a montage of their entire life sometimes, and you see they have like 3 actors as they grow up. I want to get an actor for Toon Link, an actor for Young Link, and an actor for Link Link.
I don't think Toon Link and Young Link are in the set. How does that work?
Yeah,
when I was a cartoon when I was 12. Like, what?
Well, like,
The Zelda timeline is so confusing. Yeah, I can't really blame Zack on this one.
Yeah, that's true.
It's stupid, true,
That's
but man,
true.
the Zelda timeline, I don't even think Zelda fans get it.
I just want like a growing up montage.
I'm thinking
Yes.
we do the time travel bit, because that's like something that's a recurring theme in Zelda, you know, like young and old and time travel and stuff. And that's like a classic fish out of water situation. You know,
What
people
about
love a fish out of
Link,
water situation.
dinosaurs. It's all together.
That's
Wait,
not where
no,
I was
no.
going with that.
I've got
Okay.
it. So they've got A Link to the Past, and what's a very successful movie? Back to the Future. Link
Back
to the
Link.
Future.
Oh,
Back to the Link could work.
Back
but
to
no.
the Link.
Link to the Future, and then
Link to the Future. Just sounds like a little kid. Like,
So-
Link to the Future.
yeah, and then he goes back and there's dinosaurs or whatever Jordan was saying, and then
not.
Zelda says, "Link, we gotta go, Link to the future," and it's like Marty, it's like the Doc, but it's Zelda.
no, I got that. It was just stupid. No, I got that. Yeah, can we do one without plagiarism? Or is that essential?
Oh, like it's inspiration, not plagiarism.
Yeah. We stand on the shoulders of Back to the Futures.
Yeah, true that. I'm thinking, right, the classic fish out of water situation, we make a new reality where the Legend of Zelda events happened thousands of years before the present day. Then Link gets transported to the present day, fish out of water story. Also, saves a lot of budget on filming because you don't need to make a set. You just plop him down in a city somewhere and you're just like, go for it. You
Like
little
Thor.
elf boy. Yeah,
But
like
then-
Thor. They always do like these fish out of water stories. That's easiest jokes you've ever made. He's like, he goes to like the supermarket, starts drinking milk out of a bottle. Glug, glug, glug. And he's like, oh, you're going to pay for that? And he's like, yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
guys
he can't
accept
talk. He doesn't have English yet.
rupees?
Yeah, and then he pulls out a giant gemstone, and the person at the cashier's like, "Holy, what the hell?" Because it's like more valuable than their entire
you got
life.
that scene. These are good scenes.
And he's like, "Yeah, the supermarket scene. It's the fish out of water. It's a classic. It's
Oh,
easy.
wow.
It writes itself."
But oh no, Ganondorf has followed him through whichever portal has brought him to the future, and then Ganondorf starts fucking up New York. Because these things are always in New York. Have you noticed?
Yeah, maybe
Whenever they're
maybe
gonna
he
fuck
gets
up a city.
sent to the future to stop Ganon because like that's. Yeah, like
Terminator.
Zelda sends him. Yeah, we'll copy something else. Perfect.
Zeldanator.
Zeldanator.
Zelda sends him to the future to fight Ganon because this is where Ganon's going to pop up. And he chases Ganon through time to go foil his plans every time.
Yeah, and
it's a
'cause-
whole series.
Because Zelda's like a magic-y chick.
Yeah.
She can like booty call Link over thousands of years.
Yep.
Like they can talk to each other through like the crystal ball that
Not
she
what a
has.
booty call is, Zach.
yeah, booty call it. Yeah.
No, but like
Link, please have sex with me. Please.
Rub my crystal balls.
does she have a crystal ball?
No.
I've never played a Zelda game.
No, she has
No.
not.
I like the fish out of water for Link. That's a great
That's
idea.
good. What about
Thanks, guys.
Villager? And he's in
Animal Crossing.
And he's in debt. And he's like, oh my God. And then everyone's making fun of him for eating avocado toast and stuff. And he's like, I swear.
Also, it's like relatable for young people because he's
Yeah.
like he can't buy a house, and then all the boomers in his situation are like, well, back in my day, I bought my house at age 23, working as a bricklayer, and you're just like, what the fuck,
And then
Dad?
he's like, this goddamn Tom Nook. For those who
Yeah.
haven't played Animal Crossing, you start the game off by, you land on an island, and then there's a Tom Nook, and then he puts you incredibly in debt
Well, he gives
to have
you
your house.
He gives you housing, but then he's like, well, now you owe me $10,000 for
It's
the
pretty
house.
much real life.
And then you give him $10,000 for the house, and he's like, all right, well, now you want to upgrade it, right? And so now you go into more debt.
Yeah.
And you think your debt's over, and it's never over. So it is quite an allegory for real life.
Why don't we have like a really sad movie about a guy with no skills just trying to make it in the big city?
Well, and he tries
Yeah.
all different things like Villager, like he tries bug catching, and then someone's like, that's not a job.
He's like, look at this beetle I caught.
Can I get a chair now for my
Yeah,
house?
And then he's like, oh, fine, all right, I'll try next time. He goes fishing, catches like 3 fish, and takes them to the market. He's like, you were there for 12 hours! 3 fish! Like, it's like, what do you do with these? It's just like the practicality of being a villager is
and he
not
just
quite
can't
right.
make it. He can't make it in the world.
And then he dies. He dies of
Yeah.
starvation.
No. He's about to die, but right before he dies, he's like, you know what? We got to take down Tom Nook, kill the capitalist system.
And then it
So
turns
it's
into like
kill
John
Tom-
Wick.
Yeah, they
Yes.
kill Tom Nook.
And then it becomes John Wick 5.
Otherwise, he's never going to make it to the Smash Bros movie.
True.
They all have to survive.
Yeah, they can't be dying.
Oh yeah,
And so maybe
Village Impossible.
he kills Tom Nook and then he's on the run, and that's how he ends up in the Smash Bros movie.
That's good.
Because
That's
he's
good.
like on the run from the police and shit.
Two characters
And
sorted.
like Isabel's chasing him down the street like and that's just like translated on the bottom of the screen. You killed my best friend.
The entire movie Zap, but it's translated. Everyone's
Most annoying shit in the
But
world.
it's real actors just making those noises, like it's just people going.
save money on not needing to do other languages, other dubs.
You don't even need to write the script, or like the actors don't need to learn their lines. They just
No.
go.
You can make the story after you film the movie.
You just film a bunch of scenes and then get
Puzzle
the.
them together.
It's the classic fix it in post.
There are Pokemon movies. Have they not done too well? Have they?
They've done Detective Pikachu. That was a
Detective
lit
Pikachu.
movie.
What was that about?
Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, Pikachu, and he's a detective.
But,
And Ryan Reynolds
but
voices
why
him.
is he a detective? Like, how did that happen?
I mean, it's a bit of a spoiler, but it came out ages ago.
Yeah.
Basically, the Pikachu is his dad. who
Holy shit.
got swapped into the body
How
of
do
a
they come up with
Pokemon.
this stuff?
He got swapped into the body of a Pokemon, and he's like, "My dad left. Where? I have issues." And then this Pikachu rolls up, and he's like, "Wow, this Pikachu's somewhat of a father figure."
So we are thinking way too inside the box. They're already
Yeah,
making
true.
Pokemon movies where his dad is Pikachu.
it
then-
makes sense in the movie, I swear.
And then the
Is his
evil
dad
guy
a detective?
becomes Mewtwo.
Is his dad a detective? I don't remember.
No, I think he becomes a detective after being Pikachu. Because you
And
can
he
get
can speak
into
English. Like he can understand the Pikachu talking, but nobody else can understand him talking.
because mice are
Oh,
very
wow.
nosy, so he'd be a better detective after becoming Pikachu.
Is that true?
And like Mewtwo's in the game, and like there's like it's not
Wow.
a game in the movie. I enjoyed watching it, but like it's pretty stupid.
So Pokemon's sorted. Pikachu's your dad.
Pokemon's already done.
Yeah.
What about Metroid?
Well,
Samus.
do you guys know anything about Metroid? Have you guys played any of them?
No, but
It's
that's
a
not
woman
going to
the
stop me
whole
from coming up
time.
with the plot.
Woman the whole time.
Oh yeah, you know at the end of Iron Man, because she's kind of like an Iron Man. You know
Yeah.
at the end he like reveals to the public like, well the truth is I am Iron Man.
Yeah.
What if it's like at the end of Metroid, she like hasn't taken the helmet off the whole time, and she's like, well the truth is I am a woman.
Yeah, but everyone in the movie already knows.
Yeah, we kind of. Yeah, that's kind of not really a good review.
Well, then
It's a
we
man!
we flip the script.
Oh! It's a
Maybe we
man
should
the
make
whole
the
time.
one Nintendo
Nah, it's
female
a good
hero.
It's a good
Okay.
switch up. No one will see it coming.
Well, we have to make Pit a girl then.
Yeah, someone else has to like take their place. Yeah, we need to swap the genders to someone else.
All right, so
Nintendo falls off pretty hard, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
It's like, oh, Mario, Pokemon, Zelda.
Well,
and then
with
we're
that
already
said,
on to Pit.
Would name
Kid Icarus is stinky, isn't it?
name one series that like I don't know Sony has that would compete with any of those.
I don't know what
Jack
Sony
and fucking
has.
Dexter,
So-
bro.
Other things are very
You're
confusing.
saying that competes with
Rockstar.
Mario.
Rockstar goes pretty hard.
Ratchet
they
and
got GTA.
Clank?
They
Yeah,
got
that's
Red
true.
Dead Redemption.
That's
They got probably some other. Yeah, no.
They all fall. To
Yeah,
have that many
it's
ones
true.
that really go crazy is pretty. And I mean, there's always the fucking Fire Emblem fans. You fucking weebs.
Fire Emblem. That's an epic movie. And they all have to stay still. They're
Damn,
like, not your turn yet.
Fire Emblem actually would be a good movie.
Imagine it's like you have to stand still and watch your friend walk to their death. They're just like, I'll go in this battle. I have a 30% chance of dying, and you're like, good luck. Like, you're just watching them.
It's like back in the old days when they had the muskets and they just march at each other, you know?
It would
Did they
make
do
the
that?
fights
yeah,
like
no, back in the day.
it would make the fights more emotional.
It would.
Because like you usually don't care too much when someone dies. Imagine you spend 60 minutes setting up a character and then they're just like, I reckon I could take this boss, and then they walk forward and get like fucking stabbed with like
Yeah.
some big spiky lizard tail. Are
Apparently-
they in Fire Emblem? I'm assuming so.
No, I think they're mostly
Humans.
humans and magical humans.
Will they get stabbed by a big human tail?
just say sword. They all have one of those.
No, but Corrin has a tail.
That's true. She
So
has a
they-
bit of a lizardy thing.
True.
She's a dragon.
You never know who could be a secret dragon in Fire Emblem.
Or
Yeah.
in real life.
Maybe
Lizard
it's like-
government people.
Yeah, maybe it's like a spy movie and they're trying to find out which members of the government are secretly lizards like Corrin.
Oh, shit.
Jordan, what's with you falling off with things?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Can't finish her off, eh?
like your YouTube channel.
Oh,
That fell off.
well, I mean, haven't we all?
Speaking of falling off, That has reminded me
I'm
of,
gonna go kill myself.
of the little teaser that we were going to do this week.
Yeah, well, this is a audio only special. So if you're on the Spotify or the Apple or whatever you listen to your podcasts on, this is just for you. So feel extremely special right now.
Yeah,
Or the
this
Patreons. Shout out.
Oh, the patrons on YouTube too. You guys are
Special-
even more special.
special edition on Spotify this week. Head on over there to listen. And that's the best place to get your podcasts. They're going to be coming out 1 or 2 days early every week. So if you like listening in the car, Spotify is where it's at. And to get you to head on over and check that out, we're going to show a little preview of some Underdogs diss tracks against some other YouTubers.
That we've been working on.
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
fucking fire. So
We've been working on these for so long because it's a bit of a lengthy process to try and like make an entire thing. Like
And get an original
in between
beat
getting
even.
getting a beat and getting the recording and getting it edited, we recorded a bunch of funny ad libs. So yeah, look forward to hearing this. If you're listening on YouTube, I mean, go listen on Spotify and hear these. Otherwise, we'll
let's
see you in
move
a sec.
on. Should we talk about this Point Crow stuff then?
Yeah, the Nintendo shenanigans.
When Nintendo does a bit of tomfoolery and ruins someone's livelihood.
Yeah, so well, this is. Let me know if, like, I don't have enough info on this, but from what I know, Nintendo, they've been, well, because people have been doing a lot of Breath of the Wild mods, particularly Point Crow got commissioned a Breath of the Wild multiplayer mod, which
Did
he's
you
been playing a lot
watch
of.
his video of him saying like what happened?
Yeah,
me too.
yeah. So yeah, he got that mod commissioned where you can now play Breath of the Wild multiplayer, which is pretty freaking epic. And Nintendo kind of came after him super hard, took down a bunch of his videos, completely blocked him, and gave his YouTube channel like strikes, 2 strikes, which is like if you
That's
get
so
Really?
if you get 3, your YouTube channel just gets permanently banned and deleted, right? I
Yeah.
think,
Yeah.
and it's completely gone. So he's immediately off the bat just 2 strikes, like one more thing and you're completely done. Got rid of, I think it was like 29 of his YouTube videos or something, including 4 Zelda videos that didn't have any mods in them at
Yeah.
all. So
I guess they can though, like because they made the game.
I mean, it's not.
Technically.
No, it's in their terms of service that they can't do that. Like they say they encourage you to do
yeah,
this.
it's like fair use too. You can
Oh,
make a
I
video.
knew that. Like, I didn't think you should, but I thought YouTube always just let companies do it for their own games.
Well, they do. Like they still do let the companies do it, but like in the like games terms of service, you know, the giant like I agree to the terms of service. It does say you can like stream it and stuff.
Yeah, as
they're
long as you're
not
putting your own
making good
spin on it.
moves, are they? Nintendo, from Panda Cup to fucking this,
so
every
annoying.
every community is getting a bit of a punch in the back of the head from the old Nintendo daddy boy.
Why can't a company that is nicer make the best games?
Minecraft.
Yeah, so apart from that, I guess.
Yeah, but they have shit updates.
No, I stand
I don't
by
care
them.
about
They are
bees.
amazing.
Did say that last
I'm
week.
scared of bees in real life. Now I can't play Minecraft.
True that. And they're huge in Minecraft. They're like the size of your head.
They are
I
very
know,
big
they're
bees.
fucking murder hornets.
But I was just thinking about, think on like just in terms of free advertising for your company, how like the mod video, like TCNX Canonical Sizes series,
Dude.
how many views did that get?
Everyone,
So many
everyone
millions of
knows.
views. How many people would that have brought back to
No, Jordan,
Smash?
your latest modded video. How many views did that get? Forget
Yeah.
about this
So
teensy dick
Toad
fella.
in Smash? Holy
Teensy
shit.
dick, did you say?
But yeah, wait, what were you going to say, Peter?
I was saying Toad in Smash. No, I was saying everyone knows that like it's stupid by Nintendo and it's just an old-fashioned way of looking at things of like, oh, can't spoil it because then people won't come and buy our game, which is so dumb. Like, I literally, you know, like when Rumbleverse came out, the company themselves sponsored me to make a video on their game. You know, like that's the complete opposite of taking someone's. You're sponsoring
Yeah.
someone to play your game on your
Yeah.
YouTube rather than it's like so dumb.
I'm gonna email Nintendo. Where's my royalties?
Yeah.
I've gotten so many people into Smash Bros.
It's 100% true. I'm not saying you deserve any royalties, but you
I'm
have.
saying that.
Okay.
But yeah, I just looked it up. TCNX Canonical Side Views, 6 million views,
Damn, that's more than my most.
which
views.
is like, think of how much a company would pay just for a little integration on a video that has 6 million views.
Yeah.
Just for a
it's
little
like-
nibble.
It'd be hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, and then it's just like such good free advertising, such good promotion of your game. Definitely brings people in.
I would kind of be sweating if I was Nick. Like he's got so many modded videos.
Oh, when you like get in
Like-
the spotlight for mods, it's
Oh,
just
because
like
you're
you're
so big
at risk.
as well.
Yeah, like you can go on my channel and like you can maybe look at all my videos and you could potentially miss the fact that there's any mods. But if you click on like Nick's channel, like a lot of his thumbnails is like giant
pretty
peach
much all
laser,
mods, yeah.
or like giant character, and it's right there. So
Well, luckily Jordan's only ever edited his videos really well, so that's good that you've never done any modding.
I've never done any
Not
mods.
any modding
yeah,
yourself.
you always
is
just edit
crazy.
them.
It's a good call.
Why didn't Point? Why
For
didn't
legal
Point?
reasons, this is not a joke.
Why didn't Point Crow get away with that?
I don't
You
know.
should have just said like.
I don't know. But yeah, I don't want. Does anyone know what specifically made them go for Point Crow? Because
It would have been the multiplayer mod, surely. That released not too long
I
ago.
think maybe a multiplayer mod is something where they would feel like it infringes on their, I guess, like market
big
share of some
thing.
other stuff. Because like it gives an entirely new way of, if that got big, and it's hard to describe, but I think that with modded stuff, you're much more likely to have a pirated version of the game itself because you're going to have it on some kind of computer program at some point in your modding
Well, because
process.
also, I'm not sure if this is true, but I'm assuming the mod did not work on the Switch.
I don't know. It probably wouldn't. You're right.
In terms of you probably had to be
Probably
playing
on-
on an emulator.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah, that would have been why they did it.
That's what I was thinking. It's got to be on computer at some point in the process, and you're way more likely to have like a pirated version if you're doing that.
Yeah.
It's interesting that you say it takes away from like other potential areas. I would love for Nintendo to have like a statement along the lines of like, if you want to play with other people, play Splatoon. It's like completely different. They're like, I don't know what you mean. We have multiplayer games.
Yeah.
We have Smash Bros. Online. Everyone loves that. We have Splatoon. We have Pokemon Wi-Fi battles. Hello. Don't you want to wait 40 seconds every time you see a
don't
move?
you love the timer that if your match lasts more than 20 minutes, you just lose? That's fun.
I like watching the animation for fucking like every single move. Bullet seed lasting 40 minutes.
There's a sandstorm up. Watch the animation. You're holding leftovers. You know what's coming next.
And then it's like practicing on Showdown. You get literally 5 times the matches in the same amount of time.
You have to actually play the game.
And they have everything. I'm surprised Nintendo hasn't cracked down on Showdown.
Yeah, they probably tried to. I don't know if they probably would. It's really these people. Do you see the story about the guy who's being forced to pay 30% of his wages for the rest of his life
To
by
who?
Nintendo?
What?
For what?
He made a mod. Let me just get this straight in my head. I don't want to get it wrong. He made a mod for something that they were selling. I think it was hacking switches or something. And then he sold hacked switches or something, or like a way of hacking switches to get free stuff. And then Nintendo said that this caused us $14 million of damages. And so in court, he now has to pay them back $14 million, which obviously he doesn't have because he made probably very, very little. Because like, think about if you sell this thing for like $20, a way to hack your Switch. I don't know actually how much it actually was. Then someone downloads 50 games of it. You've lost Nintendo $1,000 and you've made 20.
Damn.
So he made virtually no money, like in all things considered. And so to pay this $14 million, he has to pay garnished. He has to have garnished wages for the rest of his life until it's paid off. So
That is a wild court ruling. I didn't know you
it's
could do that.
fucking insane. It's like,
No, you hate to say it, but it does make sense.
oh yeah,
It does make sense.
If-
Like if you were a business and then this guy's like, aha, $20, and you can take $10,000 worth of their.
No, it does.
Yeah.
But like, what I find so interesting is that the judge rules like this 30% of your money for the rest of your life. Like, because
well, it's not for the rest of your life. It's until you pay off your 14 million,
Yeah.
which is
judges
Yeah.
can kind of do anything though. Like they can come up with different sentences based on like their judgment.
True.
judges judge.
But like, imagine what other sentences you could give. You know, like if someone like
For
pulled,
example.
well, like
is this question?
if you took someone to court because they pulled your pants down in public and you like charged them on some kind of assault. Say you're giving a speech in front of 10,000 people and they pull your pants down. Then maybe the judge could rule that you get to pull their pants down in front of 10,000 people, but it doesn't.
They
it
can't do
doesn't-
that.
It doesn't need to be all at once.
No, but
so
can
like,
they?
so it
But
could
they
be.
pull your pants down 10,000 times in front of a different person.
Yeah.
each time.
Yeah, that could work.
What's the extent of their power? They can kill someone in some states.
Oh, that's true.
Surely
So they
they can
probably
pull
do it.
down some pants.
Like
Back
what?
in the day, they just sent people to Australia.
You know, they say
stole
the-
some bread, off you go. It's like, oh, bro.
Punishment fits the crime.
They have a lot of power.
What other things could fit the crime?
Great question, Zach. I don't really know how to answer.
True,
What's something that you get arrested for?
Stealing.
Well, okay, what if, Zach, you got arrested for drunken disorderly conduct, and then
Do I give the sentence for this, or
no, you've copped this. Like this is what you were doing,
yeah.
and now the judge goes to your family event extremely drunk and makes a
That's-
fool of themselves.
Yeah, that's
and just like
great.
ruins the vibe of the family event. Like they come to your next Christmas and they just do like 10 shots.
That is a perfect punishment.
Wait, I'm gonna Google what's the weirdest court punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, is that okay?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm very
But
interested
yeah,
now.
this mod thing is crazy. Like that whole thing of like your wages.
Maybe Nintendo should mod him. Or they. So wait, no. So he's selling ways to get a Switch for free, right?
Yeah, so they just start
Why-
giving away his house for free. They just start giving away all
Nintendo
his shit.
gives people keys for $20. It's a way to get into his house for free.
True. Yeah, they just sell his house keys for $20. They're like, I mean, you can get in and just help yourself, I
Oh, we
guess.
just jailbroke your house.
You now have been homebrewed in your home. Like, sorry, mate.
And same thing with like Point Crow with this multiplayer mod. Instead of deleting his YouTube channel, that's not very fun. I mean, I'll just preface this
How
by saying,
about
obviously Point Crow should not be
They
getting
make
punished.
they make a multiplayer mod of his relationship, and you get to sleep with his girlfriend.
Well, I was just... I mean, maybe... I was just going to say that they like live stream his life.
Yeah,
Because it's like
That's
multiplayer.
a joke, by the way, guys. Don't,
Yeah,
that's
Point
not a
Crow
good
obviously
thing to do.
deserves none of
Yeah,
this.
that's the moral of the story. We're just trying to make light of it.
Did you guys know that a man was arrested for attacking his ex-girlfriend, and the judge declared that he can no longer have a girlfriend? A romantic. He's like, he must refrain for a romantic relationship of an intimate nature with a female person for 3 years.
Or
But they can do
female,
that. What?
female, he can just become gay.
True.
Oh, life hack.
Life hack, switch it up. Do you reckon they can do that nowadays?
What, be gay? Yeah.
Like it's surely just like
Yeah, it's pretty socially acceptable, Jordan.
no. I'm just saying. Clearly, it's like there's a wire that's going this way, and it's like pointing to women, and then they go in and they go and they switch it over to men.
Wait, what's this?
But do you mean like you can be surgically turned gay?
Yeah, surely.
No, I don't think that's
No,
how it
I think
works.
that kind of goes kind of against what a lot of
It's
people
like
say.
that's kind of like saying you could surgically change your whole personality.
Yeah,
'Cause I think it's
you
like
can.
it's your whole upbringing as well as your genetics.
Now some people
It's
get
not
hit
just
with a pole and then they're like angry.
And then they like men.
so the ruling for this
What kind of
court.
poll are they here with?
Someone in the
Jordan?
comments, let me know if there's
Imagine-
ever been someone who's turned
The
gay
judge is
surgically.
like, up, guys, bring out the homo pole. We gotta hit him. Gotta whack him in the head to make him gay. That's the
What if they
punishment.
do? They should have done that in China. So, you know?
No, they shouldn't
No, I
have.
don't know.
Okay, well, they were like, you can't have many children anymore. And then people were like, so sad. But
So
what if
hit
they
the
all
kid-
just made them gay and then they wouldn't care?
You can't make someone gay.
You probably can.
I can't believe you just said it's what they did in China and then followed up with, you know.
No, what they should have done.
Okay,
So people weren't as sad.
They're derpy.
Wait, no,
To
that
be
doesn't,
serious-
that doesn't make sense.
To
actually.
be serious for
I
1
take that
second,
back.
people have tried to do that in the reverse way in like hateful communities for a long time. Like, you know, like have electroshock
Yes.
therapy to try and straighten gay people.
Yes.
And I think they've kind of shown that it fucks you up in the head for life.
Shocking. Yeah, that makes sense. But surely there's
How
some
is getting
wires.
hit in the head with a pole
No,
worse?
no, no. That was what Zack said. I'm saying there's some wires probably.
Well, yeah, that's your brain is electricity. You're trying to the electric shocks are going to change the wires.
Exactly.
No, shock
Ju-
therapy
Not
didn't
exactly.
work.
Not exactly. Exactly not.
It
Or
has
like
to work.
cock therapy.
Cock therapy.
Anyway, I think
Is that a bit of cock therapy, Zach?
well, we were talking about the one child policy. Apparently, Jordan brought it up.
Yeah, why
I
not?
did.
Well, I guess we're on this topic now.
And then okay, so
were talking about
in
that.
China, back when they had that, you have a second child, judge ruling. You get a third child. It's just the judge acting like a baby to annoy you. Because it's like, oh, you wanted a second baby so much? You wanted another baby? How about another one? And then the judge goes to your house and goes, "Wah,
Yeah, then you have to
wah."
change his diaper and shit. And you're like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Man, judges have it rough going around shitting their pants just to
Yeah.
teach people a lesson.
Going to people's family Christmases, getting drunk as hell, pulling down
Community-
people's
community
pants.
service.
Yeah, oh my god, a hard life as a judge.
Maybe I'll be a judge.
Any judges in the chat?
Probably
Do you reckon
not.
one person in our audience of the podcast is a judge?
Of the entire I reckon there definitely would be.
Judge, jury, and go to your house and shit in my pants.
All right. Should we move along? I want to hear the pop-up question of the week. You said it was a good one.
Oh, yes. All right. kind of comes back to China.
Kind of goes. All right. Well, great. We're on topic. The segue is unbelievable.
It's the Poppet One question of the week.
Yeah, right. I'm Jackson this week.
So, all right. We might not be the right people to answer this question,
Well,
We never
obviously
are.
not.
but why? What secret amazing thing have they done where Chinese mums have so much energy and happiness?
They also look really young.
I know. Has anyone noticed this?
No.
For me, 100% of Chinese mums I met have their energy levels are on like 200%. They're
Okay.
laughing all
You
the
mean
time.
like
Real
Chinese
quick.
mums in Australia?
Yeah.
Can we just
Okay.
get a sample size? You said 100% of the ones you've met. I would love to know how many you've met.
3.
Okay.
It's a
Oh,
fair
wow,
amount.
that's a
We're
lot.
working, we're working
I
with
met
that very...
two. I've met 2, and then one was on a vlog channel I used to watch.
Okay,
And I was like,
so-
look at she was,
All right. So,
So,
we went, like,
vlog channel, I can pretty much answer straight up that they're not going to be sad for their whole vlog because they're trying to entertain
yeah, they're
people.
kind of faking
No,
their
but they're
life.
just like crazy.
But in real life, these two people, I reckon
So,
this is worth
yeah.
making
Yeah,
a blanket
yeah, yeah.
assumption about all Chinese mums.
We've got a scatter plot, and there's 2 distinct dots on the top right of happiness and age
And productivity and power.
Asian mumness.
Have you guys
I think
noticed?
I've got a theory.
Okay.
Asian babies are very cute.
Oh. Okay.
You know what?
It's a good theory. It's a good
I've
theory.
unfortunately been starting to think that babies are cute because my sister had one, and it's like,
They're so cute.
yeah, I used to hate babies, but like the more I see my sisters, my niece Bianca, she's so fucking cute.
They are
And
cute.
like,
Babies
I
are-
never used to think
Yeah.
that, but no, but Peter, you are right.
Yeah. But the thing
Don't
is,
know if
like,
that's the cause.
you're meant to like think your relatives are cuter than regular babies. You know, like it's just kind of hardwired into your brain.
No, but even
don't know.
after a baby's grown up, they've still got energy. And they're usually a bit wacky.
I think here's my theory. I don't know if this is a stereotype, but it's a good one anyway. I think Asians are very family orientated, right?
Yes.
So like the mums will probably be more attached and closer with their kids for longer, and that is like a source of sadness for a lot of mums
True.
after their kids leave.
I don't know. A lot of like this is like a stereotype again. So we're just I don't know. Do we have to stand for every sentence?
Someone in the chat
I mean,
just said,
Jordan asked the question of the week was about Chinese mums.
yeah, in the
so-
chat, someone said this podcast needs a single queer person so bad. Or another nationality.
Well, I'm gonna get the big pole to hit Jordan with.
What I was gonna say, I think a lot of Asian mothers are quite like detached because they're so like driven to make their kids like work hard a lot of the time. It's a stereotype. So there's I don't know.
have you guys met any Chinese mums?
No.
Oh, I'm talking to the
I
I've,
love to,
I've
yeah.
heard about 2 from someone. My second-hand
Oh, okay.
experience of 2 Chinese mums.
Well, maybe someone in the comment section can help me out. I swear it's
Were
a
you
true
saying this
fact.
was a good question this week?
Yeah.
Said we might break new ground and
Because
fucking
we
discover new
Okay,
universes.
Well, I don't know any Chinese mums personally well enough, but they must have some secret sauce
Guys,
going on.
if you have a Chinese mum, or if you are a Chinese
Get me
mum,
in contact.
send John the DM, slide in there.
But they've got it. Someone in the comment section, let us know. We
You know
finally
what?
had a proper question we can't answer.
Let's
It's
throw
the
one.
perfect
We
question.
can't answer because it's so shit.
It's good.
No, I think he's right in that we're not qualified to answer this question in the slightest.
Well, in fact, if you're any sort of mum, including mine on the podcast, maybe you can drop a comment about why you are or are not happy.
No, it's like an energy level thing.
Okay.
Like my
so
mum's
it's high
happy, but
energy.
she's not crazy.
I think that
My mum's fairly high energy.
culturally, like China is like very driven. You know what I mean? To work hard.
There's no counter evidence. I just said I think mum's high energy, and Jordan went, nah. Imagine you writing a fucking
It's
report.
a different level. It's a different level.
Hypothesis. I know 2 Chinese mums, and they're both high energy.
It's a
Testing. Oh, Zack told me his mum was. I said no. Conclusion.
I've
Only
seen your
Chinese
mum.
mums are high
No,
energy.
I've seen your mum. She's nice and she's happy, but she's not like buzzing. She's
All
not
right,
bouncing off the
well,
walls.
All right. Well, I reckon
fuck me, I guess.
she's gonna hear this on the podcast. The next time she sees you, Jordan, she's gonna be like bringing an exercise bike with her and just jumps on it and starts pedaling furiously. Is this enough? Is this enough energy?
Your mum started playing the saxophone, right? That's pretty high energy. That's buzzing.
How do
She's
you know
buzzing.
that?
She's jazzing.
No, that's a funny story. She bought a saxophone as like, I don't know, probably some crisis moment she was having, like I should learn an instrument.
Yeah, it's a midlife crisis moment.
And then she
Yeah,
tried to learn it for a couple months, but she never went back to it again.
yeah, do be like that.
That's so
Yeah.
sad. I love people that know instruments,
Why
and
don't
I'm
you pick it up?
quite upset that I don't have more friends that play.
Why?
You could be the saxophonist of the Underdogs band.
I'm not. I'm a bit confused why people okay. So here's a parent.
Yep.
Here's James, their son.
Are they Chinese?
Yeah, let's say they're Chinese.
High energy parent.
All
Holy
right.
moly.
So the parent's going crazy. Their kid, it's on the piano 5 hours a day.
Oh,
Of course it's on the piano.
Yeah.
This is, now you're being racist.
What did you say?
Now
Violin or
you're
piano?
being racist.
Yeah, then you were like, piano time.
Yeah, Peter, you kind of
Said
stitched,
the piano first.
stitched him up
No,
with
I
that
said the
one.
Chinese part first.
Right before Jordan,
Said the piano.
You thought the piano part first. You didn't say it.
I did say
No.
it.
right before Jordan says plays piano 5 hours a day,
the
Peter chucks in the.
Indian parent,
All right.
and then the
Oh,
kid's
you
on the
would.
piano. Australian from England comes over, white. It's now lives in Australia. Parent, their kid's on the piano.
All right.
Look at my son. He's on the piano 5 hours a day. It's beautiful.
Wow, that is impressive.
Kid now, he's on a game 5 hours a day. Fucking kid never gets off.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, what's the
They're
point?
the same thing.
No, they're not.
They are.
No.
Games are like made for instant dopamine release, where like a instrument isn't. It's like
An
delayed
instrument
gratification.
is learning a skill. I would not put video gaming up on there with learning a
Oh,
skill.
says
Mate.
the room of 3 people who play video games for a
Says
job.
No, I know.
number one WA player in the world.
No, but I'm.
the best WA player in the world. Yeah, I'm also the blondest person in the room in the world. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, what are you trying to say, Jordan?
You know, I've got the biggest dick in my pants in this room in the world.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah.
in
Not
the
for long.
universe.
Woo!
Not after I hit myself with a pole.
Give it a second. Let me get the pole out and bang myself in the head.
Oh, classic,
You'll be on the
They're
silver
taking us
medal.
off Spotify straight away.
classic cock therapy. So where were we at with the piano? Yeah,
Yeah.
You're saying that learning an instrument is pointless.
I'm saying it's not really better than learning video games.
I think it probably is.
I think it is.
it's more socially acceptable, if nothing else.
I'm saying it probably
given
leads
me a
to
lot
less
of-
career paths.
Why do you think they teach music in school and they don't teach video games?
I don't know.
Because you
Music-
don't want to do music.
Music relates to a lot more like actual practical like problem solving.
No
like
way.
Reading. No.
You haven't played Zelda.
Reading notation. It's like pattern recognition. It is like. I would say like finger dexterity for piano, but that's also video games. You got me there.
Well, there's a reason that it's the arts, you know what I mean? Like, it relates to all other artistic pursuits in some degree. Like, it could be like creativity or other things like that, which you could also have to some degree in video games, but you know.
But it's also like after learning music, I understand like listening to music way more, and I feel like it is
But to be
expanded
fair,
my horizons.
how is that useful? Music listening skills.
Not really, but it's like math isn't that useful either.
I mean, it kind of is
Video
if you become
games
an
have
engineer.
been pretty useful for us three, I will say.
Oh, I hate using that. This is
Checkmate.
Jordan's fucking scatter plot again with 4 dots, and he's saying like, statistically, males in their 20s should play video games because these 4 have done really well with it. And then not looking at any other fucking data. I bet there's like
No violins.
10,000 low energy Chinese mums and you've just never met them.
Jordan's like, yeah, the video games are the best pursuit in the world in this room.
Oh.
Anyway, that was my question.
Yeah.
I
Unsolved.
can't believe the build up
Unsolved.
of good question.
It's a
for
good
that.
question.
Unsolved. That's one for the viewers. Yeah, good luck with that one, guys. Don't get yourselves cancelled over this one. Would you guys like to hear my scam of the week while we're in
Yes.
the recurring segments?
I guess we got to do the theme song for the scam of the week then.
Do we?
It's a scam. It's a scam. Oh man, I'm a man with a scam. Yes, I am.
Scam time.
Oh, I like that.
Cardio machines.
I agree.
Like treadmills?
Yeah, any
Oh,
of them. Spin
I
bikes,
disagree.
treadmills.
What if you live in an
cross
apartment
trainers.
or in Japan?
Go for a walk.
No, but
What
Japan,
if you're
or
a Chinese
dangerous
mum
neighborhood?
in a Chinese apartment and you just have so much energy and you just got to get it out somewhere?
Go for a run.
No, but I do agree. Other than people who live in like places where they can't run,
Why can't you run?
maybe you've got no legs.
What kind of...
Checkmate, you fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
get on the treadmill and
No, there's
roll
different
around.
cardio machines and just leg stuff.
Yeah, go for a Geodude run.
No, or you live in a dangerous neighborhood.
Sorry. Geodude run.
Sorry, amputee.
Geodude.
It's not okay. I'm sorry.
Okay, no. But like, what if you live in a bad neighborhood, or you live in an apartment, or you live somewhere like England and it gets dark?
And it gets rainy.
and rainy.
Also,
But I agree for us.
Go play basketball in an indoor court.
what if you happen to be like a 27-year-old male looking to lose weight and you like watching Breaking Bad while walking on the treadmill?
All right, here's one for you. What if I told you that the benefits of going like on a walk or a jog, the benefits of actually going outside is more beneficial than the gains you get from the actual like exercise itself?
No,
I
I know
agree.
that.
So
we know our facts around here.
so
But I still don't want to.
so that's why they're a scam, because they encourage you to substitute
That's true.
running for something that is inferior, but it seems as good.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, but I can. It's like just don't watch TV. For
My
an hour.
opinion is like with all this sort of diet and nutrition and exercise stuff, like it's just people got to be educated.
Yeah,
It's like for me myself, I use the treadmill at my local gym to just like burn extra calories, like take off like a couple extra 100 from just like walking for ages.
Scam.
And I know that like going outside with the natural light and that, I know the ways that like that can improve me and being outside and that. But then I also would just rather mix a bit of pleasure of watching like an episode of something with my walking, because I'm purely doing the walking to burn the calories. And it doesn't burn a different amount of calories going outside, does it?
I mean, different like ground and stuff. It's different, but yeah,
Yeah.
like to some degree.
yeah,
but
barely.
I wouldn't say that's important.
But like, yeah, myself, like purely from a calorie standpoint. But then, like, if I want to feel great for the whole day, I'll like go and do a run around the park in the morning, and it's fucking incredible.
yeah. Well, I reckon that benefit is more worth it, in my opinion. Your point is like the actual
But it's like-
complete reasonable counterpoint.
Yeah, it's like I can make my decision if I want to wake up and like watch TV and like make that essentially poor decision for myself, but still lose the calories.
Yeah.
Then that is a treadmill.
But yeah, my scams, things that I think are bad. They're not necessarily bad for everyone, but you know, I don't tell the viewers.
But it
that
is
I
a
actually
good
said
point
that.
that,
No,
like,
I kind of agree with
People don't realize that it's way better, because I've learned even in terms of like for the health of like your brain and like dopamine and stuff, like seeing objects move past you and stuff is really healthy. Like when you're moving.
Natural
Oh,
beauty
Guitar
goes
Hero.
crazy.
you. That's why Guitar Hero is so addictive. You see the
probably.
notes, the notes scrolling. You ever look at your wall after playing Through the Fire and the
Oh,
Flames, and it's
man.
like it's crawling.
I think
I haven't really played Guitar
some
Hero.
games where like most of it's stationary but some of it moves, it just gets glued in your brain. Like Tetris does it too. Guitar Hero does it, where you're kind of just looking at one thing and things fly by, just glues in your brain. Then you shut your eyes at night and you're just like, holy fuck, I have a problem.
Have you guys
Anyway.
ever had a Smash dream?
I mean, not a
don't-
Smash Bros dream.
No, that's what I meant.
You got hit by the pole.
You've never had a Smash Bros dream.
No.
I don't
It's
know
such a
if
big part of your life.
I'm surprised, but I also can't remember. I remember having a Left 4 Dead dream. I had a I used to, when I was playing that Fortnite for the Fortnite video, I'd shut my eyes and immediately see Fortnite. It was
That's
fucked up.
fucked.
So I was focused on building so much.
Now you know what little kids are
You were
like.
just doing 90s in your dreams.
Yeah, legit. And then last night I had my first jiu-jitsu dream, which was
Oh,
funny.
damn. Were you sick at it?
No, I was really bad.
Oh,
It was like,
no.
you know when you're in a dream and you can't really walk and stuff? It was that, but I was doing jiu-jitsu. And this guy was like, in my dream, it's like, oh, let's do a demonstration for, I don't know, some guy. And it's a terrible dream. I just sucked at jiu-jitsu. And I was like, I couldn't move my legs.
It's so annoying.
And I was like, man, I suck at jiu-jitsu.
I've had
Yeah.
that being in a fight. Like, I've been in a fight and I've just been useless. You're just
Like,
like,
in a dream fight.
like your arms are
Yeah,
moving. It's like
yeah.
you're moving in honey. So annoying.
But yeah, I can't remember having a Smash dream either, weirdly enough.
I just wanted to say, before we move off this one completely with the scam, natural beauty goes crazy. I gotta say, I've had a more
It's
of an
very
appreciation
healthy.
for natural beauty in the last maybe like
Oh,
6
I thought
months.
you meant like natural beauty on people.
No,
No,
just
no,
like
put that
nature.
makeup on.
No, you just mean like nature.
Because I was thinking, right, as I'm like walking, I walked past a bush, like a shrub, and I was like, there's a lot of detail in this shrub.
Yeah.
There's like little dry bits going through. There's like a little creeper on it. Like
What did you smoke? Get me on that.
nothing. I was actually just high on life, bro. Crazy, right? And 'cause
It's true, though.
I was on my morning
It
walk
does
to a
sound
coffee
like
shop.
that, though.
Yeah, no, that is a bit of a stoner thing to say, but no, not this time.
I was looking at this bush for half an hour, man.
I was just walking past, but I was like, and my thought was, right, I was like, if I saw this in like a painting or like even a photo, it would never come even close to the amount of detail that you can actually look at with your eyes.
Or even a video game when you're like, wow, it's so detailed.
Yeah.
And then you like go outside, you're like, what
And
the
then,
fuck?
like, yeah, I literally look up at a tree and you see the sun making half of them light green,
Yeah.
and then half of them dark green, and then you look and you're like, well, this one's going through that one, and then there's like infinite number of shades of green on this tree, and you're just like, what the fuck?
No, nature's extremely healthy. It's also apparently really healthy just in terms of like ego and stuff. Because it's just like nature never judges you. So you're just like, apparently it's like proven like really good for your psychology to like just be in nature and shit. Because it's just like you're in an environment where nothing is judging you and you're just like looking at it all.
Yeah. Like,
I'm sick of the judges trying to turn me gay, so I went out. The trees will never try that.
Like, I went on a super long walk, and I've always been the person to like put on my headphones, listen to music and stuff while I was walking. And this was like an absurdly long walk because I was like, I wonder if I could walk that far. So I did. And anyway, about maybe an hour into it, I was like, I'm just going to take out my headphones and see what I can hear. And it was just epic. I've got to say, it was great.
They ran out of battery, guys. Don't be fooled.
No, they didn't. I put them back in later.
Oh, wow.
I had.
Wait, why'd you put it back in though?
Oh, because I got into a really crowded spot, so it was just like really noisy
Too
shit.
much judgment going on.
You know what, Peter? I've been liking. You've kind of had a life improving revelation, almost like
I
every
have.
podcast.
I do. That's my new
Like
thing.
Not
a-
watching. Yeah, I've noticed. It's like this year. It's turned around.
has
yeah,
been, yeah.
it all started with your quarter life crisis.
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
But then since then, you had your revelation where you were talking about being stylish and like respecting your appearance. Now you're talking about loving nature, taking headphones out when they haven't run out of battery.
It's
Who
crazy,
are
right?
you?
Fucked up.
I realized this
What's
is
your
like,
number one thing I should do in my life,
This is-
Mister? You're like Gandhi. You're the new Gandhi.
This is my like low key deep thing. I realized that I have a very large influence on people more than I actually realize in terms of like people listening to my videos and the podcast and stuff. So it's like, well, if I can actually spread reasonably sage advice, it's not even like me trying to be deep. It's just things that are just objectively true. But like, nature is awesome. Like everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Things that are
there's-
objectively true, like Chinese mums
Like-
having high energy.
But it's true because
true.
it's probably going to make me just like in this room be like, oh yeah, I should go for a walk.
Yeah,
And I
and
can imagine like
20,000
Yeah.
people now might enjoy nature a tiny bit more and be like, damn, cool.
Exactly.
And I'm like, damn, I might as well just spread that positive message in between spreading information. Misinformation.
Counterpoint: the more you stay inside, the more the nature overwhelms you when you go out.
What?
It's just
true.
a bad.
It's a bigger
Don't
moment.
listen to me. Don't.
You're a genius, Zack.
tree! Oh!
Yeah, like imagine if it was the first bush you had ever seen in your life.
Dude, it'd
that
be
would go
crazy.
crazy.
I'm like, why is it yellow in some parts? Oh, that shit's
Normalize
dead, but it's still-
keeping kids outside inside until they're of age. And then it's like 18th birthday,
Yeah,
you
what
can
sort
go
of age
outside.
to go out?
You can touch grass, and then it
Guys.
will be so beautiful.
Put your kids in the basement.
Yeah,
Thanks.
but like nicely.
nicely, yeah.
With a lot of energy.
they
I've
won't
heard
know any
that's
better.
good.
Yeah, make sure you're.
Speaking of going outside, if we're
Make
ready
sure there's
to
a
move
piano
on,
in the basement too.
Yep.
I've been watching the series Alone.
What's that?
It's where
What
it's
series have you been watching alone?
Alone. Okay, let me explain the series because it's actually an insane.
Have you been watching with Holly? Or?
Yeah, I have actually.
But
So
I
you've
thought
been
you were
watching-
watching alone.
Alone with someone.
So they get 10 people who are.
Sorry.
they call them survival experts.
Wait, why are there 10 people if it's alone?
Shut the fuck up. There's 10 people.
Do they have
and-
to buy a house or something?
And
Is that why they
what
get alone?
they do is
Shut up, Zack.
they're like kind of survival experts, but not like super survival experts. Like I've definitely they all have like a family. One guy's got like a pregnant wife.
So
and
it's no
stuff.
Bear Grylls, you know?
It's no Bear Grylls. They send them out.
So wait,
into,
what level of survival expertise do they have?
I'll give him a 79, 83%.
Wait, so if he has a pregnant wife at home, how is he alone?
Well, he's left her.
Ah.
And so they send them all to this place. It's in Vancouver or something, and they're not near each other. They're completely alone.
Vancouver is cold,
It's cold. Yeah,
I've
it's
been
cold
there.
in the show.
so I can confirm it's cold.
Yep,
They're
it's
not
true.
lying.
And they just send them there. You're allowed. I think they're allowed 5 things, and they just have to survive. And they don't know how everyone else is doing. They don't know who's tapped out or not. And it's like the show keeps rolling until one person is left, and everyone else is tapped out.
Are they die? Do they die?
Well, it seems
No, you
like
gotta-
it's very likely for them to die, but no, they just like tap out, they give up. It's pretty much because we've only watched 6 or 7 episodes so far, and it's pretty much who the bears find first. It's fucked
That's
up.
fucked.
It's so, they're not allowed any weapons. They got no guns on them or anything, even as a backup. Then they also, I don't think they're allowed to have like the purified water stuff because
So
they're all
wait,
like boiling water.
Yeah, I
and
wanted to
shit.
clarify. You said 5 things, but I can't just bring like a motorhome as one of my things.
Yeah, apparently not. They've got like,
Okay.
and they're not allowed
What's the limit?
purifying water. I don't know the limit, but there's clearly otherwise
Probably
they
like,
would
no,
have
like
brought
tents or stuff like
They
that.
would. They not even have tents. I don't know what
so
it
they
is.
make a shelter or something.
Yeah, but like they're not even allowed guns as backup, and it's
So the show doesn't sound that intense.
it's insane. It's just like the first guy is walking around, right, and there's black bears. They're not like brown bears and grizzly bears, which are like super scary and super aggressive. These ones I think are a little bit more timid.
Black bears are a little bitch.
But black bears can still
They're
definitely
still
kill
pretty
you.
scary.
Oh, okay.
And-
I thought there was one type of bear that was a little bitch.
Like a sun bear.
A sun bear's a
Oh,
little
yeah,
bitch and
maybe.
little. These bears are still like probably 200 to 300 kilos at least,
Oh,
maybe
shit.
400 kilos.
They're big.
By the way, guys, there's a total solar eclipse in 40 minutes.
Oh shit!
Sorry, if you're listening to this on Spotify, there will not be a total solar eclipse in 40
yeah, but
minutes.
that's
that just in
it's
Perth?
in Exmouth.
But no, it's in all over the world.
Is it?
You can see it from here.
No, it's
at
not.
11:20.
What?
You can.
Is that how it works?
This is cap.
Anyway,
this is
it
absolute
on the other
cap.
side.
That
That's
is- that is
purely-
not how they work.
hey, we were talking about sun bears and black bears, and I was thinking the sun will go black
is
today.
not
Oh
how.
my
So
God,
that is the
so
connection.
smart.
Yeah.
Right, picture this, right, Zach? You're standing on one side of the world.
No, we're talking about bears.
You look at the sun.
No, I don't want to
The
be
moon
proven
covers
wrong.
it,
We're
you're in a
listening
straight
to
line.
Jordan.
You get on the other side of the world. It's not in the same line, is it?
Oh, it's nighttime on the other side of the world. So how
That's
can there be
true.
a solar eclipse?
Yeah, they can't.
Yeah. But there will be here. I'll prove you.
Yeah, it won't be complete. It's complete in Exmouth,
Yeah.
but it'll be a little bit here because we're close enough.
Okay.
Anyway, this show is fucked up. It's just like
Sorry.
This guy's walking along, and they just have to vlog themselves. They like have no contact with anyone else.
How do they tap out?
Oh, we could do
They
this.
have a satellite phone.
Oh, we should do this.
Underdogs could do this.
I would be so scared after watching this show.
there's no bears
Okay,
here.
we'll go somewhere without bears.
That's here.
And it's like
That's the whole country.
it's true.
Who do the koala bears find
The
first?
bears are literally in the trees because the bears can climb
What?
trees. This guy's vlogging and he's like, "Oh fuck!" And he pans up. There's 3 bears in a tree looking down at him. And he's like, "I'm tapping the fuck out."
I think
He's
we
like,
have
I am out of here. And they have to call. And there's this one guy. There's another guy who taps out. Spoilers for season 1. There's like 10 seasons. There's what are they? They're like pumas or not pumas? They're
Jaguar.
like jaguars.
Oh, mountain lions. In America,
It's in Canada, so I don't know what it is.
It would be
it's
a
like-
mountain
I think it's a
lion.
coyote.
Leopard.
Yeah, coyote.
a coyote is like a dog, like a fox.
Okay, so I think it's a coyote or no leopard. I don't know. It's
Jaguar.
It's jaguar.
said
It's
that.
some kind of cat, and it's stalking him.
mountain
And
lion.
he's in his little tent, and he sees the jaguar's eyes, and he's like, "Fucking hell, I'm out."
Yeah.
And so he calls, and 3 hours for them to get to him to rescue him, and he's just staying there in his tent, like shitting his pants. He's gonna get eaten by this jaguar.
Why would you go on this show?
I don't know how this because it's winner gets $500,000.
Have you ever seen America?
You can get $500,000 from like Price is Right. Surely you wouldn't
And
go
it's probably
fucking
true.
this show.
But I also don't think these people were ready for how intense this was going to be because they're all like,
Season 2, they're like, we couldn't find anyone to do it.
it's so insane. Emma,
I
what was
thought there would be a film crew to like jump in as soon as the bear attacked.
that's what I thought, or at least give them a backup gun so like you shoot it and you're out. You know, you're like so you'd
Yeah, it's like 6 and out in cricket.
exactly yeah.
So wait, why couldn't I take a gun as one of my 5 things?
You can't, apparently.
This 5 things is very ambiguous.
I don't know how it works. I didn't go into
They have
detail.
a ban list, bro. It's like video games.
But the guy's literally, I don't know, it's messed up. But I was thinking, because you can bring 5 things, what would be 5 things that you would bring on this show that are kind of a bit unexpected or good?
I think I'd bring you.
I don't think.
Yeah,
you
because he's
Because
seen the
I
show.
can just
Alone.
feed you to the bear while I make my escape.
And you've seen the show, so you could give good advice up until being used as a bear sacrifice.
Yeah.
I'll have Jordan too.
No, he's mine.
Ah, shit. I'll have Jackson. Oh, no, there's no meat on
Yeah,
his
he's not
bones.
meady enough.
He wouldn't distract a bear for very long at all. They'd
He-
probably
the
mistake
bear-
him for a tree.
They try and climb him.
So if I can't have Big Hog Cog as a log, I will...
Thanks.
I was thinking, you know how we're talking about spiders?
Yep.
You would bring spiders. So, please tell me
Let
that's
him
not
just-
where you were
let him
going.
cook.
All right, we'll let him
Well, I
cook.
was
We'll let
thinking
him
you
cook.
eat spider webs.
Oh, so he was cooking the spider webs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, go on, Jordan. Explain.
Well, that was it. If they keep, you have
What,
a
like
spider.
cotton candy?
Well,
but it's
I-
a spider
do they have
web.
protein
I
and
don't
stuff?
think they're very nutritionally valuable.
Okay, well, I won't bring
And
that
how
then.
much could you get out of a spider? It probably weighs like 1 gram for like 50 webs.
Yeah, but they make big webs.
Yeah, but they're thin.
All right, I would bring one of them ugly dogs.
I was just thinking, because you know in Minecraft, how you have like farms, and it's like, oh, this is my iron farm, and it's just this thing that keeps spawning iron. A spider could be a food farm, and it just keeps making food.
If you're
you keep
basing your
eating it.
logic off Minecraft, you deserve to die to a bear.
Well, that was option 1. The other thing, I had was
You don't want to hear about my ugly dog?
Yeah,
Okay,
Zack,
yeah,
why
why do you bring an ugly dog?
Because it'll protect me up until the point that I want to eat it, and it's ugly, so I don't feel bad about killing
So
it.
smart.
Like I wouldn't get a cute dog.
No, you couldn't
What's
get a
the
cute dog.
ugliest dog in your opinion?
Well, it'd have to be a fat one.
A
I don't know,
big,
maybe
ugly
just
dog.
like there aren't that many. The ones I find the ugliest are like greyhounds, but they're
Yeah, but
like
they're
They're super
thin.
skinny, yeah.
It'd probably run away from the bear, and it would be like
Yeah.
back in town, and I'm like, oh shit.
Greyhound would see like a fluffy thing in the distance and bolt after it. Just see ya.
Yeah, maybe that's not a good idea. What I'll bring a fake dog to scare off the bears. No, a fake
I don't
bear.
think bears
No,
are
a fake elephant statue.
Wait, a real elephant?
Wait, I don't know what the limit of what I can bring is.
Well,
if I
if you can bring an ugly
'cause
dog, you might as
if
well
I
take an
can bring
elephant.
a
I
real
don't think
elephant.
they could bring a dog either. Otherwise,
You
surely
have
they would
access
brought
to
a
an
dog.
elephant.
A real elephant is one protection.
Yeah, just bring a cow,
Two,
kill it at the beginning, eat it. Bring a fridge as well.
That'll bring the
with a generator.
Bears. That'll bring the bears.
No, a
in.
fridge and a generator.
Oh shit.
Put it in.
well,
You're
the bears
done.
will want something from the fridge
No, they can't smell it.
because it's in the fridge.
Yeah,
Smart.
Smart.
All right, so that's 3 things
And a
just
rifle.
for beef. Oh, 4 things.
How
So
are you
you've
gonna
got-
cook it?
You've got steaks.
And a
Raw-
barbecue.
You've got cooked steaks and a rifle. That's Jordan locked in.
There are 5 things I could bring. First one's Coles, and then the supermarket.
I'm picturing Jordan. He's like, well, on Minecraft, I thought about farms, and he'd dig a little hole, puts dirt above his head, and then just sits
I'm
there
good.
eating steaks for 30 hours.
Okay, I think I've got the answer. I would bring a helicopter, a whole bunch of helicopter fuel, a
helicopter
manual,
pilot.
a
That's good.
manual on how to.
Or just bring a pilot instead.
Yeah, bring a pilot.
I
then
don't
you-
think it's called alone. I think that we draw the line at bringing other people. Right? It's called
Just
alone.
bring a boat then. That's easier. You don't need to learn.
Yeah, you
True.
just worry about bears.
Well, I was gonna bring a helicopter guide, but then boat is better.
Boat is
Do you
better.
think
Yeah.
you could learn how to fly a helicopter from like a book?
I would be scared because you can't
Yeah.
mess up once.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a high risk one.
You can mess up exactly.
Okay, yeah, you
once.
can mess up once. But
No
a boat,
more
I
than
feel like you
once.
could mess up a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, I turned left. Whoops.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I've run aground as opposed to I've exploded.
Yeah. What are the chances that a shark's gonna find you compared to a bear?
In a
I
lake.
say bring a boat.
There's not many sharks in lakes.
Bring a okay.
Especially in Vancouver, there's none. It's just
Boat?
the bears and the coyotes.
Even just a dinghy. I'd bring a boat, a fishing line, barbecue. Since you're doing that, I guess I'll bring a fridge and a generator too. That's my fun.
Smart,
Damn,
smart.
set.
Huge. I reckon you should bring shoes.
So wait, we're pretty much the same thing, but
Wait, shoes aren't included?
Oh,
Surely
I
you got
can't
the clothes
remember.
on your back.
Oh, I
nah,
think they
I'll be
were
I'll
allowed
be
shoes.
naked in the boat.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Oh yeah, there's nowhere to judge you. You can
I'll
just
make
be like,
chainmail out of fish bones.
No,
That's
you
called
won't.
bone mail.
No, I won't. You
No,
don't know
won't.
me.
It'll be so
You're also using
bad.
You don't know
Minecraft
my
logic.
skill sets.
You're also using video game logic.
Yeah,
I
I've
would-
collected 5 fish skeletons to my crafting table. Like, it's not gonna happen.
I'll make an
Hold
iron
on.
golem to protect me.
I've got an even better idea. I bring a large metal pole, so if any bears find me, I smack them, they turn gay, we make out.
What if
What
they're
if it's
female
just a
bears?
female
Oh, don't
bear?
bang it in the head. It'll just want to make out in the
Yeah,
first place.
true.
Yeah, true. Female
It's a
bears always want to
Yeah,
make
the
out.
female bears are already in
Female
my
bears are the
DMs.
scarier one because it's like I think they usually only get like attacking when they got their cubs with them.
Okay, marry it, and now you're the cub's stepdad. And they
Well, the
respect
cubs
you.
would probably die to smacking
Yeah,
it
I'll
with a metal
bring
pole.
I'll bring a celibate. I'll bring a ring for a bear, and then
I'll bring a celibate.
isn't that what they're called?
Well, someone who hasn't had sex.
No, someone who
no,
marries
you mean a celebrant.
Oh,
A
celebrant.
celibate,
I was just
celibate
letting
is
that
when you
one
don't have
go.
sex. I'm like, well, you bring it's just like here's a virgin to sacrifice to you, but I know this. You're
For
a bit
God,
old-fashioned.
a virgin.
You're a bit
You're-
old-fashioned bear. I know you're a religious bear, so,
So wait, what happens
they've
if
been
it's-
waiting till marriage.
if the show's called Alone and Jordan's bringing a celibate, then kind of just exposed yourself there, buddy.
The worst grammar, a celibate. It's not even a noun.
Yeah, the person who marries you. Anyway, it was a
Celibate,
joke.
yeah.
Anyway, I wouldn't bring that.
Wait, you
Oh,
wouldn't
really?
you wouldn't marry a bear?
Wait till you find out that Zack wouldn't bring a fake elephant.
It's a good show anyway. You should watch
Clarifying
it.
it's a joke.
That actually
I think it's my favorite show.
whoa.
I've only watched 7
Do
episodes.
you think we should do it for Underdogs?
I think we'll die.
Well, no, we'll just go in the bush, get a GoPro.
Yeah, but we don't have to do it real.
Yeah, we do.
Like we did that learning skills one, and none of us really succeeded, but
I call
we
my
did
boomerang.
it. We did it.
True. So what? Well, the idea would be we go in the bush, we have to survive a night, and we don't get any food.
A night.
This is
I was
fun.
thinking like 2 hours. We just sit there for a bit and talk.
It'd be
We'll
quite
be
funny
so
if we were like
bad.
looking for water and like bush tucker and shit.
We're gonna
and
get
just
sick.
well, yeah. I think we probably wouldn't do it for real.
Maybe you will, mate.
If we just went into the bush for a few hours and that was the idea, I feel like there's potential there.
We're trying to hunt an animal.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh, it's gone.
You know what? I could spend
Get it on film.
I could spend a few hours in the bush. It's so amazing. Have you guys gotten
That's
any
so
of that
pre-
nature
Nature,
recently?
bro.
We can go for a walk. Fuck the treadmill.
That's why I've been abstaining from bush for a year. I've been building up a low tolerance. So next time I see a
You'll
bush,
love it.
I'm gonna cream.
Well, you're gonna love 80s porn.
How long have we been
It's a
going?
pubic hair joke, guys. Good
Against one
podcast today,
gun
guys.
and all.
Yeah.
Great start for the Spotify edition. Again, shout outs. And all audio platforms. I keep saying that, but you know,
Yeah,
because I
and,
use Spotify.
Particularly good because Cogger wasn't here to take a toilet break.
Damn. I loved an hour and a half of uninterrupted three fellas in the room.
I was
He's
just
had
had to
an
stop the thing, by the way. I'm not going to stop it.
Just hit stop recording. Jackson has had an uninterrupted stream of piss up on holidays.
All right. See ya.